Hey stackers and collectors, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to look at 7 different online bullion dealers. We're going to take a look at the premiums they are currently charging on both the Type 1 and the Type 2 American Silver Eagles, which are currently on pre-sale from all of the dealers I'm going to show you today. What we're going to try to figure out here is, are premiums on American Silver Eagles going to come down once the 2021 Type 2 American Silver Eagles are readily available on the market? It's theory, but let's look at it and discuss and determine where we can find the best price for our American Silver Eagles when we return. Hey everybody, and welcome back. I'm happy that you're here. So if you're shopping for American Silver Eagles, this is the video for you. Let's start out by looking at these 7 online bullion dealers in alphabetical order, and we're going to start out now with the largest online bullion dealer in North America, Apmex.com. Now, Apmex claims they are investments you hold, and I agree with that, as they specialize in gold and silver. You can visit Apmex at www.apmex.com, and currently Apmex does offer free shipping for all purchases of $199 and above. Now, looking at the left side, the bottom left here, you can see the Type 1 2021 American Silver Eagle. Currently, if you were to purchase 1,500 plus of these coins or 3 monster boxes, you'll be paying $10.49 per American Silver Eagle in premium. That's over spot. That comes out to be a 27.4% premium. Now, most of you that are going to be purchasing 1,500 or more coins are probably affiliated with a bullion dealer, maybe a local coin shop. Not too many retail investors are going to be making that sizable purchase. For us normal folk here on planet Earth, those of us looking to purchase maybe 1 through 19 coins, which is, of course, the lowest when it comes to their volume pricing, you're going to pay $13.49 for the Type 1 coin. That's per coin. And that does come out to be 32.7% in premium. So today, on a Type 1 at Apmex, you will pay a 32.7% premium for the Type 1 American Silver Eagle. Moving over to the right on pre-order, same thing applies. Now, this is where it gets a little interesting. For the Type 2, it's actually about 50 cents more expensive to purchase 1,500 of the Type 2s on pre-order. The premium with that is 28.3%. However, when it comes to purchasing just 1 through 19, you will pay $12.99 in premium per American Silver Eagle, and that works out to be 31.9% in premium. So if you're shopping at Apmex today, you'll need to purchase 1,500 or more to get their best tier pricing. That's way out for someone like me. This is not going to be your cheapest option, guys. There are plenty of great things about Apmex, to include their shipping and their inventory. Their inventory is the best. Plus, they do have a lot of exclusives that they release. But for the everyday stacker looking to purchase American Silver Eagles at the best possible price, let's see if we can do better at our next online bullion dealer and move to Bold Precious Metals. All right, so now we're here at Bold Precious Metals, boldpreciousmetals.com. One nice thing about Bold is the $99 minimum to reach that free shipping. So you got to spend half of what you'd have to spend at Apmex to qualify for free shipping. As we know, shipping does run somewhere between usually about $8 from these dealers. So, for those of us like me that are nickel and diming everything, Bold does offer a pretty nice value in that $99 free shipping. Looking at the Type 1, a little bit more expensive, $10.95 for 500 plus coins. So that's just 1 monster box. No need to buy 3 here from Bold to qualify for their best tier pricing. That premium, however, is a little bit more expensive than Apmex at 28.4 versus 27.4. So 1% higher in premium for buying a monster box of the Type 1s from Bold. Looking at the 1 through 19 coins, a little bit cheaper than Apmex. You're going to pay $11.96, so around about $1 more for 1 through 19 from Bold. That's a 30.2% premium. That's going to be 2.5% better than Apmex. So if you're looking at just these 2 dealers, Bold is going to be your better price for the Type 1 if you're going to be purchasing just 1 through 19. And Apmex is a little bit better priced if you're going to be buying 3 monster boxes, but at 1 monster box, Bold is the winner. Now let's look over at the Type 2. For the Type 2, purchasing 500 plus coins, once again, remember, you'd have to buy 1,500 at Apmex to qualify for the best tier pricing. So that's another advantage here for Bold. Bold is going to charge you $11.25 in premium for a monster box of Eagles. That's per coin. It comes out to be 28.9%. So that is, again, 0.6% higher than Apmex when purchasing a monster box, a single monster box, that is. When you get to the 1 through 19 coins, however, Bold, again, is cheaper. 1 through 19 on the Type 2 ASE is going to be 30.7% in premium. Apmex, if you remember, was 31.9%. So you are going to save 1.2% in premium, placing a pre-order for 1 through 19 coins from Bold over Apmex. One thing to point out, though, Apmex does ship quick. They are the largest dealer. They probably have the largest allocation of ASEs from the US Mint. Therefore, you are going to get your ASEs quicker ordering through Apmex. So if speed is of importance to you, I would consider Apmex over Bold here, as Bold does not expect to ship these coins until the end of July. Now, let's take a look at Apmex and Bold as compared to our next one, Bullion Exchanges. All right, so Bullion Exchanges, www.bullionexchanges.com. Just like Bold, they do offer $99 to reach that free shipping minimum. Now let's compare their prices to the previous two. So with the Type 1s, buying 3 monster boxes again, so now we're back at that 1,500 coin minimum to qualify for that best tier pricing. You are going to pay $10.29 per coin. That works out to be 27.2% in premium. If you're just purchasing 1 through 19 of the Type 1s, it's $11.29 today in premium. And today, once more, is June 15th, 2021. So we are midway through the year. $11.29 in premium for 1 through 19 of the Type 1 ASEs. That's a 29% premium. So far, looking at Apmex, Bold, and Bullion Exchanges, it is cheaper to buy the Type 1 ASE at Bullion Exchanges. And here's an interesting thing. When you look to the right over at the Type 2 ASEs, it is a little bit cheaper. We're talking, 30 cents to purchase the Type 2 ASEs if you are buying 1,500 or more. So once again, we're talking monster boxes here. So for my bullion dealers, my local coin shops watching today's video that might be looking to place a pre-order, Bold does have the better price of these 3 dealers so far for 3 monster boxes at 26.6% in premium. And of course, for 1 through 19 on pre-order, that comes to 29%. Again, the same price as the Type 1s, which is interesting. Haven't seen that with many of the dealers, and that premium is 29%. So far out of the 3 dealers, Bullion Exchanges is going to be the cheapest place for those of us looking to just purchase 1 through 19 of the Type 2 ASEs on pre-order. But is it the best? Let's move on. All right, guys, now we're here at HeroBullion.com, www.herobullion.com. Hero Bullion, like Bullion Exchanges and Bold, is another one of those $99 in free shipping. I just placed a couple of orders with Hero Bullion over the last couple of weeks. Shipping is pretty quick. It took about a week from the time I placed the order for the order to arrive. Now, their price is $11.99 in premium for 500 coins, so only 1 monster box is needed, unlike 3 monster boxes at Bullion Exchange. And their price, however, is going to come in a little higher than some of the others we've seen now for the Type 1 ASE. Actually, the highest we've seen at 30.2% so far. For those looking to purchase 1 through 19 coins, you're going to see a premium of 32%. So that is a little bit lower than Apmex, but going to be higher than that from Bold as well as Bullion Exchanges for the Type 1 ASE purchasing 1 through 19 coins. Moving over to the Type 2 ASE on pre-order, the same price applies. Basically, Hero Bullion is charging the same for the Type 1 and the Type 2. No difference here. Hero Bullion's shipping is great, and they do have a good selection of low premium silver coins. However, when it comes to the ASE, they are currently going to place 4th, actually tied with Apmex on the 1 through 19, but a little bit more expensive than Apmex, actually $1 more when it gets to the high volume pricing. So you're not going to get a cheaper price with Hero Bullion today on the ASE. I recommend you stick so far with Bullion Exchanges or Bold Precious Metals. We still have more to come, so let's move on. Okay, so at this point, we have now covered 4 of the 7 dealers, and as a recap, because this video is moving along rather quickly, if you're in the market to order the Type 1 American Silver Eagle, meaning you just want an ASE, you don't really care if it's Type 1 or Type 2, The best price today so far has been Bullion Exchanges. Now, if you're looking definitely to place a pre-order for the Type 2 American Silver Eagle for 1,500 or more, once again, Bullion Exchanges was the cheapest. However, when it comes to the 1 through 19, well, guess what? Bullion Exchanges is the cheapest. So far, reviewing these 4 dealers, the cheapest price I've been able to find with a premium of 29% for 1 through 19 coins is going to come from Bullion Exchanges. We still have 3 dealers to go, though, and remember, the ship dates vary from dealer to dealer, and Apmex currently is in the lead with a ship date of July 7th, while Bullion Exchanges has an expected ship date of July 16th. Let's move on to our 5th dealer now, JM Bullion. All right, so we've got 2 tales to tell when it comes to JM Bullion, and I'm going to speed it up. Do not purchase the Type 1 American Silver Eagle today from JM Bullion. You are going to pay the highest price. I'm just going to foreshadow that of the 7 online bullion dealers, the Type 1 ASE we're talking about, so left-hand side, to purchase 1,500 of these, you're going to pay 35.8% in premium for 3 monster boxes. Now let's look at the 1 through 19 coins of the Type 1. That's $16.94 in premium. Remember, you can purchase the exact same coin, 1 through 19, with even $99 in free shipping instead of $199 from Bullion Exchanges for only $11.29 in premium. Now, I got to be careful when I say only, because I don't want to confuse you. All of these premiums are high. However, the lowest so far for the Type 1 and Type 2 is Bullion Exchanges. Or is it? Let's move over to the right. So looking at the Type 2 American Silver Eagle, if you're going to buy 1,500 more, once again, 3 monster boxes, the premium per coin is $9.99. That's the same price that you're going to pay at Bullion Exchanges. So now we have a tie when it comes to purchasing 3 monster boxes or more. Now let's look at placing a pre-order for 1 through 19 coins, and the premium per coin is $10.94. That premium works out to be 28.3%. So here you go. You're going to save. If you're looking to buy today 1 through 19 American Silver Eagles, so far of the 5 dealers we've looked at, Apmex, Bold, Bullion Exchanges, Hero Bullion, and now JM Bullion, JM Bullion does have the best price for 1 through 19 with a premium of $10.94 or 28.3%. That edges out Bullion Exchanges by 0.7%. So most expensive when it comes to the Type 1, JM Bullion is, but the cheapest for the 1 through 19 when it comes to the Type 2. Let's move on to Monument Metals. All right, so now we're looking at Monument Metals, and Monument Metals, like JM Bullion, is in the $199 for free shipping. Monument Metals is currently charging $11.89 in premium for a Type 1 ASE. So that does make them a little bit cheaper than Bold, but still more expensive than Bullion Exchanges when it comes to the Type 1 for 500 coins. So that's the monster box pricing. Now back to reality, looking at 1 through 19 coins, the premium is $13.49. $13.49, so that is not going to be as cheap as Hero Bullion, which was $12.99. Not going to be as cheap as Bold, which was $11.96, and also not going to be as cheap as our current leader, Bullion Exchanges, at $11.29. So Monument Metals, not the place to shop for the Type 1s, only beating out JM Bullion and Apmex so far. Now, looking over at the Type 2, this is interesting. So there is no 1 through 19 or 500 or 1,500 coin minimum when it comes to placing a pre-order for the Type 2 American Silver Eagle at Monument Metals. No, it's 1+ coins, which means you pay the same for 1 coin or 2,000 coins. Placing a pre-order right now with Monument, that current premium is $10.99 or 28.5%. So let's take a look and see if that's going to be cheaper. And the answer honestly is no. JM Bullion still has them beat out barely. So it is a little bit cheaper to purchase place a pre-order for the Type 2 American Silver Eagle at JM Bullion than it is by Monument Metals. And the difference in price is 5 cents. So if you like Monument Metals like I do, a little bit more than JM Bullion, which is kind of a toss-up for me, then, shop where you like. However, the current best price for the Type 2 pre-order still remains JM Bullion for 1 through 19 and Bullion Exchanges for the monster boxes and the Type 1. Let's move on because we've got another dealer to show you. All right, so now we're looking at our final one, and that's going to be SD Bullion. SD Bullion does claim to have the lowest price, period. You can visit SD Bullion at www.sdbullion.com. Like many of the others, they do have a $199 minimum for free shipping. On the Type 1s, currently, they are charging $12.89 in premium if you're going to buy 3 monster boxes or 1,500 coins. That's 31.7%, so we have seen better prices, much better prices actually at Bullion Exchange. For 1 through 19, that price is $13.89 or 33.4% in premium. Remembering that Bullion Exchange was $11.29 in premium or 29%. So far, Bullion Exchange remains and will stay the price leader when it comes to the Type 1 or original design of the American Silver Eagle for both the monster boxes as well as 1 through 19 coins. Looking at the Type 2, however, we've got something to show you. For 3 monster boxes, $9.79 over spot per coin. For 1,500 coins, that's 26.2%. So we do have a new price leader that does edge out JM Bullion by 20 cents per coin. So for those of you looking to place an order for 3 or more monster boxes, SD Bullion is your go-to today. Now let's look at the 1 through 19. All right, so for 1 through 19 coins, we do have a new price leader. The premium at SD Bullion for a pre-order of 1 through 19 American Silver Eagles is $10.79. That brings us to the lowest premium of the day. That's going to be 28.1%. So as it sits, JM Bullion got kicked to the curb here. SD Bullion is now the low price leader for placing a pre-order for 1 through 19 coins or 3 monster boxes. SD Bullion, cheapest for the Type 2, and Bullion Exchanges, cheapest for the Type 1 at $11.29. The absolute best price for 1 through 19 coins is also going to be at SD Bullion for the Type 2s, and that premium is $10.79, which is cheaper than the $11.29 from Bullion Exchanges. Okay, let's move to our facts and findings. So there's a few facts and findings from all the research that I conducted today in this video. First of all, the Type 2 does incur a lower premium in general over the Type 1, and you've probably noticed that. So if you're looking to purchase a lower premium American Silver Eagle, it does make a little more sense to place that pre-order from any of these dealers, of course SD Bullion being the cheapest today. Now, I do want to remind you that a lot can happen. It's June 15th. SD Bullion does not anticipate shipping any of these coins until July 21st. So we could see a major correction in spot price between now and then. And if you were to buy today and that were to happen, you'd be on the wrong side of the trade. However, if you think that silver is going to stay around about the same or continue to appreciate both in premium and spot price, then placing your order today for the Type 2 from SD Bullion or the Type 1 from Bullion Exchanges is going to be your lowest premium. Of all the dealers we looked at, Apmex orders will ship first. Apmex does ship the fastest, especially if you're using their One Gold service. They do ship very fast, so that is something to consider for those of you that are looking to get the coins first. Once more, we touched on the fact that Bullion Exchanges is the cheapest for the Type 1 American Silver Eagle, so if you don't want to wait for the Type 2 and you just want to place an order for American Silver Eagles online from any of these 7 dealers today, Bullion Exchanges is the one to go to. JM Bullion is the most expensive for the Type 1, and I recommend that you avoid them at all costs when it comes to purchasing the Type 1 2021 American Silver Eagle, and SD Bullion is the cheapest for the Type 2, which we've covered. Lastly, Hero Bullion is the most expensive when it comes to the Type 2, so for those of you looking to place a pre-order, I'd avoid Hero Bullion today. All right, so does this mean that premiums on the American Silver Eagle will come down once the Type 2 American Silver Eagle is readily available on the market? Nothing we looked at today gives us a clear indicator that that is going to be the case. However, it is nice to see that premiums are down on the American Silver Eagle. If you're willing to place that pre-order, just remember risk is involved because you are locking in your price, and these coins are not expected to ship. At the earliest, we're talking Apmex. And if you're shopping at Apmex, then you didn't pay attention to this video. So I don't know what to tell you there. Most of these coins aren't going to ship out into the mid to latter part of July. So definitely take caution in placing a very large order on pre-order for the Type 2 American Silver Eagles because, as mentioned, a lot can happen between now and then. You could look like a zero or you could look like a hero, depending on which way silver goes. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It did take a lot to put this one together, so I would ask kindly that you please do hit that thumbs up button and definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you're unsubscribed. Still, 70% of my views are from unsubscribed viewers. I'm trying to fix that. Please do consider subscribing for more precious metals content. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon again on another precious metals focused stacking video.